We're in the final episode of season 3. You watching this probably don't care about that, because you're on YouTube. So hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the bell to stay notified. Hang with the gang. I just did the season 3 ender. Come check it out. I don't know. Black people don't fuck with that shit, bro. That's like, why do I have to say like, subscribe, and stay notified? Like, niggas is watching content. Niggas is watching content. Nobody cares about that weird shit. What is gang, bro? You already know what the gang is. Like, all right. Blue-haired SJW Destiny had a take. And now, while I wasn't getting ready to just, punch straight in this direction, it is the ever-loving fucking why I left the left bullshit that has been wrapping my mind over the past couple of fucking days. Like, for me, it has been this strange last couple days, because I'm feeling like nobody is saying anything anymore. And when I say nobody's saying anything anymore, what I mean to say is nobody is actually articulating any point. It's all for the sake of conversation, reactionary. And we're not saying everybody. There are some really great streamers doing some really great work in this direct field, doing, for lack of a better term, exactly what I'm speaking about or what I wished others would do. It is, again, a portion of the meta game that there cannot be everybody who is who they are and has to, appeal to certain trends. And, you got to be the radio producer and you got to be talking about this, that, or the other. And it's really hard to have fun and build an audience for people to trust you with your ideas because you're speaking on the real life issues that we all deal with in the daily in and out. And while you shouldn't be getting your fucking takes from people who all they do is sit there and ingest politics, maybe you should get it for some real world, real experienced people who do speak out on these platforms about the inconsistencies that a lot of other people bring up when it comes to theory and or the practice of the legality of being a minority and or a marginalized person within this community and the ideas of separation of power and balance. You can also do this.
Who? I don't even know who is this. Like, I don't even know who these streamers are. I'm not gonna lie. Is this the Kai Cenat guy? Oh, this is the Speed guy. Is this the Kai Cenat guy? Oh, this is the Speed guy. Okay.
Why did you confuse them two? All black people look alike. Now, most people are gonna jump in and immediately say, "How could you get that? Why would you get it from there?" I looked in his chat to see if somebody had said it. Because they don't look alike. If you're going to be a big voice in the streaming world, know who the other people are. Simple as that. Don't act like they're beneath you. Like the little chuckle. Is that the Kai Cenat guy?
Okay. There's like this whole new legion of like black Zoomer streamers. And for as much as they fucking talk about how like all white people did was scream at the fucking camera, I feel like that's all these guys do.
You can see where it's already upsetting, right? Now, if you don't, I'm going to explain it to you, but I really shouldn't have to. I've made a case before where I've said, I don't get this content because the only things that pop off for them are these really weird and crazy moments. I also am not stupid enough to say that's all they do. Because as much as we want to say it, clearly Kai Cenat had been in the ring. So, like, we're not doing that right now. Now, as far as iShowSpeed is concerned, like, that's a whole train wreck that will take time to deconstruct and the hype around it. But, like, there's this new legion of black Zoomer streamers. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? I was on a stream with you in which you did that exact thing. So, like...
I don't know. I don't know if they have more content, but holy shit.
And there's this, I don't know if they have more. Then why are you speaking on it, bro?
It's just not my shit. But I'm probably just getting old. Like it's like the new shit is like black dude tears his shirt up, screams something wacky and wild into the camera, is racist or homophobic. It's LOL. And like that's like okay, don't care. Or transphobic. Don't forget that one. This one. I get sick of like the progressive deep throating on like black issues. I'm good. I'm good on that. I'm done. If you're gonna compare me saying there's like a kind of like a trend, at least on Twitch, of like the black like screaming content or whatever for the Kai studying ice pick, which by the way there might not be. Maybe those are just the only clips I see on LSF. But if you're gonna say that's the same as me going up to some Asian person and be like, oh konnichiwa, 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 you're actually fucking retarded. Like go deep throat some BBC somewhere, swallow, go guzzle some black dudes cum because that makes you feel really good about yourself as a progressive. Like go knock yourself out, but leave me out of your fucking bootlicking, virtue signaling, cuck ass bullshit. Go find some Black Panther to fucking give it to you up the ass or some shit.
And I started thinking to myself, man, what did he do to make them niggas that mad?
I want to rewind this a little because I got so disgusted halfway into it. It's like, my brother in Christ, how did you become the so-called like leader of this shit? What?
Like go deep throat some BBC somewhere, swallow, go guzzle some black dudes cum because that makes you feel really good about yourself as a
I'm about to say something mad radical here. I'm gonna say something mad radical here. Why is it anytime black issues come up, you completely exclude black women from even your racist euphemisms? Do you see like how, oh, it's always, and you know who he's talking about, white women. Fuck Destiny, yo. It's like, bro, you have the intelligence of a fucking squirrel you are 38 years old with a child, bro. Like, at some point, you gotta ask yourself why these are the words that come out your mouth. If you're doing it for a performance, we're not getting it. It stopped being humorous a while ago. Like, y'all remember that one time somebody really like tried to press me because they thought I said, go take care of your kid. Now we've got a person literally ranting and raving anti-black, the shit that they hate. They probably agree with him on most issues. Fucking losers, bro. Making these declarative statements knowing they're gonna get clipped. And we're gonna talk about him knowing that they're gonna get clipped because that's what Destiny does. Destiny is nothing more than a revolving door of his own personal issues, all spread across 1,000 people that he's met. And anytime anybody brings him up, instead of him listening to what they're saying, what he'll do is he'll instead get really tight at the fact that he keeps getting mentioned and then take whatever little conclusion he can draw early enough to make it seem like the criticism that's being launched at him is not good enough. Bro, the stories surrounding you are already enough for nobody to want to deal with you. That's the whole thing I'm trying to get on. It's like your aura is that of like this corruptible, like nobody has a good experience with you except these fucking right wingers, and then you pretend and like act like nobody's doing that to you. And it's like, okay, so he's gonna say, oh, why don't you bring up a fucking example instead of like making me have to think about it as long as I'm reacting to it on stream? Like, we know this gig already. All right, let's take this situation. You were quite aware You are quite aware of the ramifications of you going that deep and not making sure, hey, before I talk about somebody on stream, let me make sure I've got my ducks in a row so that way it doesn't start anything, because I'm really not here for drama, right? Instead, you didn't do that. Instead, you got all the way tight about it, and instead of making even a comparative joke, a go be a white savior or something, go be a white knight, go be a soy whatever, like make some shit up. You're smart enough. You're the guy. You're supposed to be the fucking guy. But no, you had to go into the territory of what does he mean by that? You're gonna take me serious? Not everything I say has to be taken as so literal as you're taking it. So when do I take you literal? Liberal. That's all I want. Yo, it's cool to be a person. Just don't say that shit out loud. But y'all keep saying it out loud. You make that your whole personality. And then we get into the ecosystem of Destiny's sphere, where like you hear about this shit with this person and this shit with that person. Yo, I'm gonna tell you right now, it take a special kind of motherfucker to hate on somebody doing good. So if regular niggas is hating on you, like if regular niggas met you and were like, that dude was weird. But no, you enjoy this attention. You enjoy this constant spin about what you're gonna create a wavelength in this community next. You know your effect, and you just wield that either maliciously or like an idiot. I'm trying to figure out the word, but niggas high. You know it. You know it. You know it. You can't not know it. You can't not know this, man.
Cuck ass bullshit. Go find some Black Panther to fucking give it to you up the ass or some
Go find some Black Panther to give it to you up the ass?
shit. I don't need to be involved in that. Please keep me out of your weird, obsessive, white, progressive, fucking virtue signal cuck shit, okay? I like to talk about real racial issues here. Not if we are stereotyping black fucking screamo streamers on Twitch, okay? Jesus Christ.
But you made it about that. Kai Senate responded.
First of all, what you're not gonna do is not gonna act like you don't know who is who.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That, yo, black communities don't rock with you. I don't understand how this is still needing to be said so many times. The community clashes are because people have been through shit that you're just never going to experience. Sorry. Every experience in America is different when you got this skin. That's just what it is. You may not feel that way, but they do. Because the first thing two black people generally always talk about is some fucked up shit that happened to them.
Dickhead. You obviously know who the fuck I am and who the fuck Speed is. You clearly said this.
All right, like,
I don't know if they have more content. Let me tell you something, bro. Like, this is the Twitter comments in a fucking, like, this is if Twitter comments was a person, this is what it is. Bro.
Literally.
I don't know if they have more content, but let me go ahead and hate on them for what I see. Hey,
fucking jerk off.
Hey, you listen to me, bitch. I don't know who the fuck you are. I don't know what you do, but do your fucking research before you say shit. And clearly you are a racist, but guess what? I don't give a fuck.
Drew that conclusion from him for just a couple of clips. Draw that conclusion from me. Please tell me. Draw that conclusion from me. Let's go through the clip show one more fucking time. Anything in that? Oh.
That's you. That got something to do with you. I will be mad if black niggas is taking control right now. I will be mad if I was a racist and black niggas got motion right now, nigga.
Real
I will
motion.
be furious, nigga. I will be furious, nigga. I'll be so mad. Ooh, I will come on this shit and say whatever I gotta say. I will say what I is. I don't know you from a fucking can of paint, but guess what? Guess what?
That was a good one. I don't know you from a fucking can of
You
paint.
can eat my dick, nigga. Fuck. Like, bro, it's like, bro, I don't know who
Gotta
niggas be
s-
thinking they are, but it's either you get with the program or you stay out the fucking way. That's what's up. Get with the program or you stay out the fucking way, nigga. Eat a nigga dick. You mad, airhead? Fuck. Like, who
Hit him with the, what was it? What was it? Oh my God. Oh my God. Somebody sent it to me. Somebody sent it to me. Yes. It was fucking Josh. Thank you. Oh my God. Yes, thank you. He hit him with the. It's coming. It's coming. Give it a second. It's coming. It's coming.
I said I should go for the mark out, but all they gonna say is, how come I'm testing you? This shit about to be awkward, cause it's finna be one rhyming, gun lining, punchline festival. Y'all ready for this? Shout out you ready? Let's go. If it's a party, hand me my grand baggy grab bag. They told me that Ron died. I was mad caddy fast pass. The hand scrammy blam bam. Shoot his granddaddy granddad. 2 5s on side his face. Nah.
Talk to that
Should
nigga.
go for the mark out, but all that
Talk to that nigga. Have a good night, Socks. Have a good night. Talk to him. You mad?
fuck? Like, who the fuck is this nigga? And it's so crazy because these is niggas that's not even in the community.
You don't even know the vibe. You don't know why they're getting traction. I can have my complaints. That's between me and the community.
Like, the niggas in the community just have the most to say. Like, we don't even be doing nothing to y'all in our community. I've never seen a nigga from our community directly hate on y'all niggas, like, solely. Niggas scream, okay. Niggas do this, okay. Niggas talk a little too loud, okay. But this 17-year-old nigga, this 17-year-old right here is doing better than you in every category
You a bum.
right now. Every category. You understand me? And if you gotta say otherwise, be entitled to that, bro. I don't even know who you are, bro, so I'm not even gonna talk too much on you. And I don't even know what community you're in. I don't even know what you do, but I'll be fucking damned if I was racist. And a nigga is actually, how old is he?
Exactly how old is he? This is the same guy who.
Do you believe that Nick Fuentes is anti-Semitic?
I don't know, but I haven't like thought about it a ton.
You don't know if Nick Fuentes is anti-Semitic. Destiny?
I don't know, but I haven't
Like,
like thought about it a ton. I'm not sure. It's
Okay.
There's a lot of different. The thing is that there's a lot of different factors at play that make it hard to know 100%. One is he is very edgy and engages in a lot of edgy humor.
did he just say?
Come on, man. That's too easy.
That engaging in edgy humor.
I'm very edgy and I engage in a lot of edgy humor. You could absolutely quote mine the fuck
There's so,
out of me in saying edgy things. So, but you gave two conditions.
so are you both anti-Semitic?
One is the actual conspiracy stuff, and the second is the jokes. I could satisfy the second part, the jokes. The first part, when you say like, well, is he anti-Semitic in terms of it believes in actual conspiracy theories? At this point, I have to try to tease apart very carefully, like, what are the actual anti-Semitic conspiracies versus
Nigga, yo, what is it with these cock munchers acting like they know politics, bro?
what are like the kind of like populist, like Jews and the elite are controlling society. Because the issue you run into is depending on how broadly you're going to paint the quote unquote anti-Semitic brush. Now on the far left, and we actually saw this happen in the UK with
Corbyn.
Corbyn.
And we've seen it happen with the Squad on the left and some of the anti-Israeli, the BDS or whatever sentiment and shit in the United States. We've seen it happen here too, where people are quick to say, well, these things make you sound anti-Semitic. You know, if you oppose Israel, if you're trying to blockade their shit, if you're trying to trade, blah, 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 or yeah. So it's just, that's a really, really, really challenging question to answer. Yeah, go. Boom.
To what you said there, so you said
So is anyone anti-Semitic? Is there a varying scale to which if you answer more than 3 on the scale, you become anti-Semitic, but if you answer 2 or lower, you're not? What is happening?
for example, okay, what do we mean? Is it just like Jews control the world, or is it like Jews and global elite control the world? I would say that both of those probably qualify as anti-Semitic statements. Would you disagree?
They probably would, I would imagine.
Okay.
If you think Jews control the world, yeah. Or at the very, well, assuming it's not true, right? Yeah, of course, that's an anti.
That's in 4K. That is the clearest shit I've ever seen. That's in 4K. How did we just catch him in 4K? Run that back for us.
Jews control the world, yeah. Or at the very, well, assuming it's not true, right?
Got his ass.
Yeah, of course, that's an anti-Semitic statement, generally, yeah. But it's just, the problem is that, like, for us to wade into these waters, we're going to have to start to do a ton of analysis, a ton of, like, sophisticated irony and meta-irony analysis. We're going to have to make sure that our sources are relevant enough, that they're recent, because I don't know about stuff 4 or 5 years ago. No offense to Nick, or take offense. I don't care about Shady Sam when he was 19 or 20. He's 24 now. His beliefs might have changed quite a bit. And the political climate pre- and post-Charlottesville has changed.
The YouTube audience, I'm going to continue this segment, but it's going to be on Twitch. I'm doing this because we're prepping for season 4, and I want you to come see the build of it. But more of that, I'm about to watch another streamer's video, and I don't want to be that streamer that posts a video that's of me watching a streamer, watching a streamer, watching a streamer. You know what I mean? It's just, that's corny. You could do better things on YouTube. Like checking out more of my videos, hitting that like, hitting that subscribe, hitting that bell to stay notified. And I will see you in the next one.
Lately, this is overwhelming. Maybe you could slow down for me.